Unlike the normal years, this year I'm trying to get organized pretty early so that once it actually... Well, that's very true. Yeah, seeing that we can't go anywhere, we can't do anything, and anyway, so let's not even get into that one. So anyway, so the other day I thought, you know what? Let's grow ginger this year, because we eat a shitload of that stuff in this house. It is extremely good for you. Apparently it is good for menstrual pain. Is that the case?
Yeah.
Oh, see? So, it's good for that. It's supposed to aid weight loss.
Yeah, right.
Bollocks. But anyway, it is really, really good for mind and body. And as I said, I keep on understanding you saying pee, but it's tea. Tea. It is good for tea. And apparently typhoid or typhoid. Oh, for fuck's sake. Anyway, exactly. So, yes. So I thought, you know what? Let's grow ginger this year. And so I went out and I bought some. People keep on saying ginger root. Actually, it's not a root, it's a rhizome. I'm a bit of a wanker. No, I'm a bit of a smart ass here.
Finally retentive is the word.
All right. Anyway, so what you look for when you go and buy ginger, you see these eyes here? And you can see they're already starting to grow. These are the ones which will produce the plant. And then from the rhizome, obviously here from the plant aspect, that's where the roots will come down too. So yeah, and all you really do with this, you just pop it into soil, you cover it about 1 inch, which is about 2.5 centimeters with soil, to give it sort of a nice blanket around it. And yeah, what I did was 2 weeks ago, I planted them in a seed tray. And here's one I made earlier. So this is 2 weeks. So all I did is I put the ginger into the seed tray. I took the plugs out because you usually have the individual plugs where I also did my cannas in. Took them out, dumped some soil underneath it, and on top of it, put the cover on, le cover, and put it on the radiator so that gets some heat from the bottom. And this is what you get. So after 2 weeks, we've got one there, here's a few. So yeah. It takes a little time to get them going, but once they start...
Sorry.
Jane is doing something in the guest bedroom. But once they start going, then they really take on speed. So let's yank one out of the ground. So, and this is what you get. So this is the rhizome, you know, the one I bought in the shop. And then here is where the plant is growing. And you can see here the roots. There you go. And yeah. And now this is going to continue to grow and grow. And then around about 7 months later, you can actually harvest young ginger. This is older ginger, but the young ginger is lighter on the rhizome. So it's not quite as dark as this, but you can still eat it. What you can also do, pretty much like a canna, you can just dig them up because obviously, again, tropical plant doesn't like frost. If it freezes, it dies. And then you can store them and then you can replant them as you do with the cannas. It is as simple as that. One thing you have to consider, ginger is an exotic plant or tropical plant, shall we call it. So it needs warmth and it needs moisture. Obviously, don't put too much water in at the beginning. Once the plant starts growing, then they will require more water, but not at the beginning. So just keep it sort of on a moist level. Oh yeah, what you also have to consider is ginger grows horizontally. So, you know, you don't have to have a pot that is like really, really deep, but you have to give it space so that it can grow this way. And then the roots obviously grow on the bottom, but you know, they don't need that much space. As far as I'm concerned, you're going to give it more space for the rhizome to grow horizontally than for the roots on the bottom. What else? Oh, huh? It's very pretty, actually, and the plant itself smells like ginger too, which is not a surprise because it is ginger. I mean, what would it smell like? A cat's ass? Anyway, to recap, ginger, tropical plant, needs to be kept warm as well as moist. It grows horizontally. It is good for absolutely everything. There is nothing it's bad for. Well, so this is it for the ginger part, and yeah, like I said, we're going to revisit this in a few months to have a look how they look, and yeah. Next thing is going to be cannas, I think, again. Anyway, that's it. Talk to you later. Bye.